Okay, Cancer. 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 So Cancer, the overall energy for today is the Fool card. And the Fool card is about taking a leap of faith and moving forward on something. Perhaps they are feeling drawn towards something. They are feeling a sense of inspiration, or just I'm feeling this sense of longing, or maybe being drawn to something and following this. So following this path that I feel they can't resist, actually, which is interesting. I'm getting that feeling that they can't resist moving down this path. I want to know what this is about. Interesting. Okay. The Two of Pentacles. So someone here is trying to juggle long-term commitments, long-term ideas that they perceive as quite valuable. You know, these pentacles, you know, they are about success in a way. They are about goals. And this person, I feel, is moving for. I'm actually getting an image of them walking while they're juggling this. So not only are they juggling these goals, but they're also juggling and walking at the same time, which is quite an interesting image, actually. And I'm noticing the hat on their head, and I'm thinking, like, it's you know, as they move, as they try and juggle these ideas, they still walk forward, and there's like there's this feeling of more ideas coming to them as they walk forward. So that's even more that they're doing. So it's a really interesting image. And you know, the infinity sign here as well, it's like idea after idea after idea, and walking forward, and also juggling. And well, there's a lot going on here, Cancer, okay? it's there's a lot going on. But the Fool card is a card of endless possibility. It's a card of there's some potential here, you know, but if they're being drawn in, you know, perhaps okay, so maybe stay with me here. So perhaps if they're being drawn in by something, it's like they're already juggling so much, but they're walking towards it. You know, I just remember, you know, the resemblance here of them walking and then, you know, someone being drawn in. That's the energy I felt. But they've got so much going on already, and so many ideas that are coming out. So it's like it's kind of difficult, isn't it, to keep walking, but somehow. Okay, Cancer, interesting. So what do we have for Cancer? Gosh, so many cards coming out for Cancer, so many cards. The Nine of Swords. So this is about someone overthinking. This is someone stressing out, being a little bit worried, and in their heads at night. I feel this is something that keeps them up at night. It could do, or it's just that sort of feeling, you know, that sort of dread of some sort. And I'm actually noticing how they've got their head in their hands here. But okay, so they just said to me beautiful hands, or like beautiful, like, what do you do with hands? You master stuff. You create with your hands. You work with your hands. So whatever they're doing is quite beautiful. There's a sense of dreaminess to it, but then it's stressful. I mean, this is stressful, Cancer. There's a lot going on here. That someone is juggling, but maybe they're looking at it from a better perspective today because the Fool card is there, but it's quite interesting. And I'm getting a sense, sometimes, you know, if you take steps forward and you've got too much there, then it's almost like one step, you know, maybe it's 1 step forward, 2 steps back, you know, or 2 steps forward, 4 steps back, you know. Sometimes if someone's trying to move forward with so much. Okay, so we have the Ace of Cups. So actually this is quite good with the Ace of Cups. This is about overflowing emotion. This is something that emotionally fulfills them, and it's overflowing, you know, with abundance here and satisfaction. And this can be happiness. This can be, I feel like, achievement as well, because, you know, this stream is growing. You know, so something's building, and it's something that's an extreme passion. You know, it can be a deep love of something, you know. You know, and someone has to feel this much. They must have to care this, you know, this much about something. So there's a sense of deep care here, you know, with the Nine of Swords and the Ace of Cups. Deep care. Okay. Okay. And we have the Two of Cups here. So this is trying to achieve balance of some sort. This is feeling complete in some way, feeling a connection that's quite deep. And I'm noticing how they're looking into each other's eyes and understanding one another. So this is about gaining some sort of clarity, gaining understanding, and feeling a sense of harmony in some way, I feel, with this card. And I'm noticing that this person's shoes, so it's big shoes to fill. That's what I'm getting when I'm noticing those shoes. But it's quite colourful. One side is she's wearing white and green, so this is someone that's quite sincere, someone quite honest, and the green is you know, being quite natural to themselves. And then the man, he is quite colourful, he is quite different. It looks very different, doesn't it? So it's like bringing that together in harmony. It's about bringing that sincerity and that creativity and you know, refining that to a point where it feels harmonious, you know. And there is, you know, there is this need to balance, right, with this Two of Pentacles here. Okay, wow, lovely. So we do have the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is about a union, again, so coming together, and it's about also celebrating, or perhaps just appreciating, taking that time to appreciate the journey, appreciate how far they have come. And you see how there's you know, these flowers here as well, so it's about celebrating what's sincere, celebrating what feels natural, you know, to them, and, you know, feeling that sense of appreciating how naturally things do come to them, whether that's just a good thought process, or good life, or, you know, perhaps just, you know, this sense of appreciation, or perhaps this is a reminder that they should appreciate themselves and appreciate how far they've come. So that's beautiful. And also it can be 11:11, so that's being in sync. That could be love as well. It can represent love, so a union. Wow, really beautiful. So can we have a card for Cancer? And this is going to be something, a message for today, just a daily message, something to take note of for today. It could be quite significant, it could be quite small. So what is the message for Cancer? Okay, so we have the Six of Swords. So this is a journey. This is moving forward to calmer waters. This is the message for today. And you see how, you know, they're looking out and they're moving, and it can be a rough journey at first, but they're going to achieve something here. They're going to move in a good direction with these swords, with these ideas, and find some sort of harmony, I feel. So it's moving forward. That's the message. It's a journey, and hopefully it will, they will find their calm water. It does feel like they are. It does to me with these cards, with the Ace of Cups and the Two of Cups and the Four. This is about structure and union and harmony. So that is the message for today. Thank you, Cancer, for watching, and I will see you again tomorrow.